Explosions are intensifying at Guatemala's Fuego volcano as emergency crews continue the search Wednesday for nearly 200 people reported missing. More pyroclastic flow, a nasty mix of ash, rock and volcanic gases that can be much more dangerous than lava, is streaming down the volcano once again, threatening villages southeast of the volcano. Guatemala's National Institute of Seismology, Vulcanology, Meteorology and Hydrology, Insivumeh, said in a statement. The conditions are extremely critical at this moment, the agency's director Eddie Sanchez said in a televised press conference on Tuesday. Search and rescue operations were temporarily suspended Tuesday when rescuers, police officers and volunteers were forced to evacuate as strong explosions in the volcano began. Some explosions sent ash plumes 16,405 feet into the sky, according to Insivumeh. The volcano is about 25 miles southwest of the capital, Guatemala City, and near the colonial city of Antigua. 3 days after the Fuego volcano exploded, several towns remain covered in thick ash and rescuers scramble navigating the steaming debris. The volcano spews molten rock on June 3 from its crater in Alatenango. At least 192 people remain missing and at least 75 have died, according to Sergio Cabanas, the executive secretary of Guatemala's National Coordination for Disaster Reduction. Only 23 victims have been identified, including 2 girls ages 3 and 6, Guatemala's National Institute of Forensic Sciences, INISIF, said in a statement. It's unclear whether some of the people missing are among the unidentified bodies, Cabanas said. We are not only talking about what has been described as the volcano's biggest eruption since 1974. We are talking about a tragedy, a national mourning, Guatemala President Jimmy Morales said. 12 people severely wounded since the eruption will receive medical attention in the United States and in Mexico, President Morales said. 6 children will be treated for severe burns at Shriners Hospitals for Children in Galveston, Texas, the hospital said in a statement. The children will fly to Texas aboard a U.S. Air Force plane by late Wednesday, Guatemala and hospital officials said. An emergency medical team from the hospital had been deployed to Guatemala Monday and has since then been treating the injured on the ground, it said in a statement. 6 other patients will be transferred to Mexico, Morales said. Volcanoes aftermath by the numbers. The eruption of Volcan de Fuego, which means fire volcano, was visible even from space as satellite footage showed a massive dark gray ash cloud. Here's what the disaster in Guatemala looks like, according to Guatemala's government disaster agency. More than 1.7 million people affected by the volcano eruption. 46 people injured. 3,271 people have been evacuated. 2,625 people living in shelters. 75 people killed. 192 people missing.
This was a violent, sudden, and deadly event. What happened was the volcano essentially blew its top here, and that happened through the afternoon. And then what we call pyroclastic flow, very dangerous mixture of essentially volcanic ash. We have lava fragments that come out of that as well, and deadly gases as well. And the issue here, the movement of it, right? It moves at 700 kilometers per hour, or basically the speed of an airliner here. And so there's not much time to get people out of the way. And I'll show you why that was going to be very difficult anyway, because right at the foot of the volcano, we have numerous villages here. Let's fly you into Guatemala and show you what's happening. There's the Fuego volcano, which, by the way, there are 3 of them around, but this is the one that blew today. Look at El Rodeo. That is the area that was primarily hit, and that pyroclastic flow just came right down, and there was just no time to warn people to get out of the way, and that's why we lost 25 lives earlier today. Numerous injuries, by the way, and those, of course, are going to be burn injuries as a result of that flow that came down, which, as far as the temperature, can be up to 1,000 degrees Celsius here. So terrible stuff, but it is a one-step event, right? And so that it's already happening. I think now the issue over the next few days will be the ash that can continues to fall as a result of that, and so that's going to be problematic for folks across the area. As far as how far it went up into the atmosphere, a good 10 kilometers up, so that is an indication of quite an explosive eruption there. And the soot, just heartbreaking to see folks running around, unlike Kilauea, right, full of soot. And of course, those are the lucky ones that were able to get out of the way.
Dame para acá nadar. Venite, Beteta.
Ya, gracias a Dios, hasta ahí paró la lava, pero de todas maneras el humo.
Mija, ¿dónde estás?
Familia Hipólito.
No, el granizo, la erupción del 3 de junio y están cayendo de este tamaño.
Todo esto se vino un río de lava y entró en las viviendas. Estábamos iniciando labores, los 20 minutos llevábamos adentro, se nos dio la orden de evacuar debido a que se vio el descenso de un lajar por espacios de